Investigated whether the attacks were carried out by a lone gimp or a gang of gimps.
What's that say about a police helicopter?
A police helicopter and squad car were scrambled, resulting in a man's arrest. So we've got a gimp suspect.
Gimp restraining order.
We've got a Somerset gimp.
He'd love that, a restraining order.
Well, the Essex...
Right up his street.
Maybe that's playing into his hands. Gonna put these handcuffs on you, sir.
Oh, please don't lock me up.
Please don't put that baton anywhere.
It'd be a shame if anyone pissed on me in this cell.
Content warning. Ladies and gentlemen, the following podcast is not suitable for all audiences, and viewer/listener discretion is advised. For example, if, when you just heard the term ladies and gentlemen, you immediately thought about how exclusionary it is, then it's probably best you turn this off now.
Hello and welcome to Dead Men Talking with me, Rob Mulholland, and a big fat cunt. For a second, you're only here for a little bit today, aren't you?
I'm only here for a small amount because whilst this was recorded, I was actually taking a much needed break. Now, I left this in what I thought was good, reasonable, honest hands with yourself and Phil Chapman. And I thought, Phil's a lovely lad. There's no way that these two cunts are going to fuck me over.
Yeah, that's not what happened though, is it?
What did happen?
Me and Phil unearthed a sitcom script that Freddy wrote years ago and had a little read through.
I'd literally forgotten about it. I'd wrote it like 10, 15 years ago when I was about 19.
Yeah.
It's fucking dreadful. I didn't even know what it was when they presented it to me.
Yeah, so if you want to check that out, right, basically, we've got to explain, these episodes are going to be slightly out of order, so you might hear references to something that we've already recorded. The script read-through is going to be out on Patreon on Tuesday after you see this, just because we had to record it out of order just due to the nature of the surprise. So don't be confused. You haven't missed anything if something seems out of order. It just is a little out of order due to the nature of the prank.
We have to put the script on Patreon. It's patreon.com/deadmentalkpod.
Honestly, it's well worth £3 just to have a fucking watch through.
Now, I know what you're probably thinking. You're probably thinking, oh, they're putting all the good stuff on Patreon, so I've got to pay.
Yes.
And yeah, that is true.
Exactly it.
But also as well, due to the, let's say, the nature of the script, and let's just say my previous histories, it is perhaps best that it is behind a paywall. Fuck me, I'm trying to not make it sound...
Sounds like you've written a sitcom about a mosque, doesn't it? But no, it's not. It's one of his other controversies. But yeah, like it all will be explained. There might be some back references. We just wanted to let you know that it's slightly out of order. You haven't missed anything on all of its coming.
And amazingly, the BBC didn't end up picking up. Not in my neighbourhood. So...
if you enjoy this episode, get on Patreon so you can watch the full screen read through and come see us on tour soon. Tickets will be available very soon at deadmentalkpod.com. We're going out all over the country to 6 places.
And also as well, pre-release for patrons as well.
Yeah, exactly.
Extra special pre-release.
Exactly. It is extra special. In what way?
It's not just special, it's extra special.
Extra special.
Yeah, because we're going on tour.
Because it's us.
Yeah.
That's what's extra special.
Exactly.
Yeah. And if you disagree, that's bad.
Yep. And at the end of one of the tour dates, we're not doing a live script reading. No. Right. So I just realised I'd actually rather nobody come. I'd rather nobody come. It'd be a massive flop.
Do enjoy this episode with Phil Chapman and not him. So see you later, mate.
And if you want to listen to it, patreon.com/deadmentalkpod. That's me fading into the background.
Right.
Listen on patreon.com/deadmentalkpod.
Oh, what a big fat ghost. Hello, welcome to Dead Men Talking with me, Rob Mulholland, and as you may have noticed, a much skinnier cunt.
There we go, it's me again.
Hello, Phil.
I'm back again.
Yeah, I'm afraid to tell you, Freddy is dead. He's still dead.
More dead.
Yeah, well, different reason this time. He popped, went to an all-you-can-eat buffet, just finally found the limit.
What?
He just exploded, yeah.
Right.
Just like an overinflated beach ball.
I did see a load of police cars going that way.
There you go. Yeah,
and it smelled delicious. It smelled like hash browns.
Yeah.
Hash browns and cum.
Yeah. half of Preston is now covered in poached egg. No, he's just on holiday. We'll be back next time. Tom's here, obviously. Not gay Tom.
Hello.
Hello. How you been, mate?
Yeah, good. Since yesterday.
I know, yeah. We've been away for a day.
Yeah. What, 12 hours?
Yeah.
Something like that. Yeah.
Tagged you back in, Phil.
Yep.
You did fine yesterday.
Thanks.
Thought it was okay.
That's what I want in my feedback. Fine.
Mate, we set a fucking low bar here,
Yeah,
to be honest
well,
with
yeah,
you.
I've listened to
Fine
the
is
pod.
overachieving on this podcast. You've really reached for the stars. Like, I don't think we've ever done anything that's been fine, have we?
No, it's either really, really bad
Yeah.
or that one episode where we read Michael Barrymore's autobiography.
Oh, yeah, because that's the one that's fine. Yeah.
But that's the one that was better than fine.
Oh, right.
That's the good one.
I think it was very funny.
Yeah.
But I wouldn't say it's fine.
Oh, it's not fine.
It's not okay.
no,
that's
it's
me.
unfine.
A man died.
Yeah. No, well, yeah, but unbummed. He died
Did he?
unbummed.
Died
Was he unbummed? Oh,
Famously unbummed.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think that's where the law came down. I
Yeah.
think they couldn't decide anyway.
Right.
It's still out there. Keep letting us know whether you think bummed or unbummed.
I would have liked to have seen the jury.
Yeah.
Have to say that in a court of law. The jury find him unbummed. Or the people.
I think that's how they did it. Yeah, that's how they delivered the verdict.
They just had a vote.
Yeah.
Like the OJ thing. where
I wanna see
Michael
that,
Barrymore's got trying to fit him on his hand.
Yeah.
If the bum doesn't fit, you must have quit. Like, yeah, I want to see that version of 12 Angry Men. Just like, he was bummed, I tell you.
I think the problem was that there were 12 very happy men at the time.
Yeah.
Having angry men.
I mean,
And one very sad man.
one very angry man.
Yeah.
I'd be
Yeah.
very angry if I got bummed to death in a swimming pool.
Bummed to death.
I'd be
in a swimming pool,
furious. Yeah.
I thought he was unbummed.
Oh, well.
That's the
Possibly is.
debate.
Yeah, that is a debate.
Yeah.
And it's a debate that rattles on by about 10 notifications I get a day saying bummed or unbummed.
Yeah. Here's something I've been thinking, right? If all the pedos had a fight, who'd win? Battle Royale,
Freddy.
right? He is in the highest weight class. He is in the pedo super heavyweight division. But I think, right, so we've got them all together, right?
Yeah.
It's Battle Royale, right? They're on an island. You're all getting a random weapon, right? And they're also allowed to use anything that they are like, that is like associated with them.
Right.
So like Savile can chain whip someone, stub a cigar out in their eyes.
Oh,
you
yeah.
know, right?
Watkins, guitar.
Yeah, well, he didn't play guitar, mate. He was a singer.
singer, yeah.
So
Ah,
he could twat him with an SM58.
Yeah,
That'd
yeah.
fucking hurt.
Gary Glitter, did he have a guitar?
I don't know. He had big stompy boots.
But can he bring a gang?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah,
Ah,
he's got his whole gang. No, I think you got to go individual.
Right,
I think on
okay.
this, it's mano a mano.
Okay.
Right? So
I think I'm going to go Gary Glitter. He was a big guy, wasn't he?
he was a fairly tough, big dude. We got to go.
Yeah,
for,
but he's ancient now.
yeah, but a lot of them.
Oh, do you
are.
mean now or in the peak?
We're having we're going to have to have it at the peak because we want to get the dead ones involved.
Right.
There's quite a few dead ones who were contenders.
Yeah. Fred the Weatherman could use that island that he walked on.
Sure, he's going to use a big.
Imagine if that was the island.
That's where we're having it. That's where the fight is on Fred's Island.
Not Epstein Island.
Not the massive actual pedo island. No, we've got a foam replica of Epstein's Island.
Albert
next to it.
Dock.
Yeah. Just outside the Slavery Museum, having a fucking rumble on this big foam island.
I'd watch that.
Yeah.
A Patreon episode.
Yeah.
But you see, like Epstein, I think has got no chance in this. I'm going to rule him out of this because he's a quitter, isn't he? If you kill yourself,
yeah.
you're a quitter.
Do you think he's dead though?
I think he's defo dead.
reckon
I
he's
don't know
dead.
how he died, but he defo
I
is.
don't reckon he's dead.
Do you not?
No, I reckon
think he's
still
coming
alive.
back.
No, I reckon he's just hiding out somewhere.
Right.
He's got the money. Disappear.
I think he's going to enter the next Royal Rumble.
Yeah.
They always have a surprise guest. It's like, oh my God, that's Epstein's music.
Imagine if he showed up in
Baby
I'm
cakes.
a Celeb.
You just
I'm a celeb.
like trying to rehabilitate his image.
Yeah.
It's just like,
I just want people to know the real me.
yeah,
And
it's just like,
still
look,
Matt Hancock gets the challenges.
Epstein's just like, look, right, sometimes you just fall in love with someone and
Yeah.
you can't control it. And sometimes they're a Filipino sex slave. So you just can't control it. You can't help who you fall in love
You
with.
can't help it, can you?
Yeah.
That's the thing.
So what are the, I want to let's get the runners and riders out there so we can work out, where they're going to
Should
be.
we Google famous pedos?
That's a great thing to Google.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's add that to our search history as
famous
well.
pedophiles.
Honestly, this laptop
Famous-
is going to have to be thrown in the ocean at some point.
there's a front runner straight away. Famous people who are registered sex offenders, or are we
Yeah.
doing paedophiles?
Yeah, we're just doing pedos.
If
We're
it's
not
sex
having-
offenders, Mike Tyson
Yeah,
has got to be
exactly.
up there.
Well, no, if it's sex offenders, Mike Tyson wins.
Yeah,
Mike
oh, yeah,
Tyson is a
definitely.
terrifying man. Roman Polanski, what's he going to do? Butter their ass? That's not. He's not going to.
yeah.
Oh yeah, Jared from Subway adverts. He's one of them. The fat guy from the
Ooh,
Subway
yeah,
adverts.
Yeah.
Are we having him fat or thin though in this?
I think thin, because
Yeah,
that's how he
it's-
got
it's-
famous, isn't it?
That's his prime.
Yeah.
That is his prime.
Yeah.
But it puts him in a lower weight class. We might have to do weight divisions if we get too many of them in here.
Yeah.
You know.
He can batter people with
like 12 inch.
12-inch sub,
Bosh!
12-inch BMT.
Yeah.
Roma
Oh, does it
Polanski.
say what the...
Jim Morrison was convicted of indecent exposure.
Oh, well, that's not pedo
that's not
behaviour,
pedoing.
just getting your knob out.
Two-pack sexual abuse in the first degree.
Yeah, that's just on an adult, though. These are on adults. These aren't counting.
Yeah.
Because I'd fancy 2-pack to twat most
Keep
pedos.
Googling, Tom.
Yeah. You're not doing
Let's
great.
get on a proper list.
The UK's celebrity sex offenders.
That's sex offenders, though. We need to narrow it down, mate. We need a more specific.
I googled
type
paedophile, but
of,
the
you know.
famous convicted paedophiles UK.
There we go.
There we go.
Max
Clifford.
Clifford.
Oh.
Yeah, well, even if he doesn't win, he's going to come out of it looking good.
Yeah,
he'll definitely
yeah,
have a good
yeah.
report in the paper.
Yeah. Well, he could hype it up. You know what I mean?
Exactly, yeah. It'd be good to have around for the promo, but it'd
Yeah.
be great on the mic beforehand.
Yeah.
It'd be like the Conor McGregor
Yeah.
of the paedophile fighting league.
Who the fuck is
PFL.
this child?
Apparently, there's a game called, it's a Top Trump style game called British Nonsense.
Well, obviously, we're buying it.
Yeah, it's in the Metro.
Warning, truly unpleasant.
That's great. Oh, Cyril Smith, the MP. Fuck me.
he
If it's a
was
Royal
massive.
Rumble style and you got to get him over the top rope, there's no way you're moving Cyril Smith.
Yeah.
Rolf Harris could use his didgeridoo.
Oh,
That's
God.
a great weapon.
Twatting someone with a wobble board, whapping that round their
Imagine
head.
the sound.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Didgeridoo is a good weapon, though, as well.
He always had a
definitely.
load of animals as well. He could train them.
I don't think he's allowed a coterie of trained animals. I think we're going to have to leave them aside.
Did he have animals? I thought you just drew them.
Yeah.
No, he went on
It was a
Pet
Oh,
Rescue.
yeah, he used to
Animal
do pet-
Hospital.
Yeah,
Animal
it was
Hospital,
called,
yeah.
was his show. And it'd be like, bloody hell.
Yeah.
This little dog's been bummed and he's dead sad about it. And then the next day, come back, he's like, oh, he's looking a little bit happier now. Well, wait till I get hold of it.
To be fair, I suppose if he was allowed those animals, they wouldn't really be that good because they're all
Bummed.
shit.
They're all bummed.
They're all bummed, yeah.
That is it, yeah. Like it isn't going to be a fierce fighting unit of these mangy fucking cancer-riddled dogs. Just like all these fucking cats with prostate issues.
Yeah.
They're going to be really hard to fight off. Just going to boot them at a wall. Fuck off.
The creator of this Top Trumps game, British
Yeah.
Nonsense, defended the game, saying, "The game is not intended to be fun. It is a grim game which holds up a satirical mirror to the British establishment."
I think that's how we should. If we get complaints about this, which we're going to do at some point, I think that's another good out for us. We're just like, look, this podcast is not intended to be fun.
No.
We're holding a satirical mirror up to the British establishment.
It sounds like we should play this game.
Yeah,
They've
I think
got
we should
scores.
definitely get that.
I don't know why Rolf didn't use the didgeridoo to suck people off. Could have done it from afar. Imagine that, you're just sleeping and just didgeridoo comes through the window.
Mate, imagine getting sucked off by someone who can play didgeridoo, though.
Yeah.
That breath control.
Oh, it's only 30. Oh, it's only 18 quid.
Right,
there.
well, we're definitely ordering it, 100%. We'll get that ordered after this.
Yeah.
Who else is going to be in there, though? Who are the other big scandals? There's loads of them.
There's loads that you can.
Yeah. David Jason isn't into it until after he dies.
Yeah.
Allegedly.
Allegedly. That's just a joke about nothing that I've heard. Who else is
You set the bar here, Rob, and then you've fallen through it.
Who else is a defo nonce? We need like the
Well,
defo
there are the
nonce.
British ones.
Yeah. What?
Oh,
Andrew.
Prince Andrew.
Oh, obviously, yeah. Prince Andrew's got to be in there. Not necessarily. Who else is there?
Wasn't Elvis married to like a 14-year-old?
Yes.
met her
If we're
when he was-
doing that, we've got loads of them as well. David Bowie, fucking Jerry Lee Lewis,
Cleberson.
Cleberson. Yeah,
The
let's
United-
fucking go.
The
Yeah.
United player. His wife wasn't allowed to come when he signed
Yeah,
for United because
yeah,
she was
yeah.
only 15.
Yeah, Cleberson's a bad nonce. Who else was there? There's fucking loads of these. From the 70s, there's shit loads of them who are banging
Did like
teenagers.
Aerosmith marry someone like
Oh,
that?
God, yeah.
Oh, here we go. Who are some famous paedophiles in history?
Yes, let's get these fucking involved. Tell you what, there's going to be some handy ancient Greeks in it. They were all about physical fitness, and they were all bumming kids.
Joan of Arc.
Joan of Arc was a pedo.
Yeah.
What? No, comrade of Joan of Arc. Right.
Oh, yeah.
Giles de Rais.
Yeah.
And comrade of Joan of Arc. Yes,
yeah,
okay.
not Joan of Arc.
Sorry. It says slander Joan of Arc.
Yeah. Imagine Joan of Arc gets in touch.
Yeah. Sorry to all you Joan of Arc fans out there.
The Joan of Arc stands are going to be on you, mate.
The Joan of Arc Museum gets. Joe, actually yesterday I was reading about the Vagina Museum.
Yeah.
They've started for some reason they've suddenly got they suddenly started showing up on my Twitter feed a lot.
Yeah.
Don't know why.
Why? Oh,
I
yeah.
don't know why.
Why have vaginas showing up on my phone? What has possibly happened to make pussies come up on my phone?
I've no idea. It's the burner phone, Rob. I don't know what.
Yeah, it's like weirdly my Instagram homepage when you press the search button is just troubled women shaking their ass. Why has this happened? Why has this randomly happened to me?
There's loads of blokes outside the door of that museum can't get the button to open.
Yeah.
Just packages piling up because no one can find the doorbell. Yeah.
One of the things they were kicking off about is the fact that all the parts of the vagina are named after men.
Are they?
And they were saying this is a disgrace that it's all named after
We're going
men.
to have to rename all the
I
bits
was
of the
thinking,
vag.
why? We're having enough. Why don't want to start renaming stuff?
Yeah,
Do you know what I mean?
yeah.
We have enough trouble finding.
Oh, we've got to find the Susan now.
Yeah.
Just got to move past the Chloe lips.
Yeah. That's the thing. That's the thing with science, though. Them's the rules at the time, innit? You
Yeah.
find it, you name it.
Yeah, that's it. We discovered that in the same
That's
way
right.
we discovered North America.
Yeah.
It's not like they're men's names now.
Yeah.
You don't hear of anyone called labia or
Yeah.
clitoris.
If you know anyone called labia or clitoris, do get in touch. I think
Yeah.
it'd be a brave naming choice. It's very much a boy called Sue sort of move, isn't it? Calling your kid clitoris so they
Yeah.
turn out tough as fuck.
Yeah. Named after a pussy.
Yeah, they probably end up being a nonce. But,
Yeah.
might win the paedophile fighting league.
Oh, God, imagine. Yeah.
Is that what we're calling this? The paedophile fighting?
Yeah, the PFL, mate.
PFL, yeah.
Isn't that the PFL? I think is already an acronym for a terrorist group, isn't it?
Is it? What is an acronym for
Oh no,
a
the
terrorist group?
PLF is it? The Palestinian Liberation Front.
Let's see what PFL is.
All right, let's have a look and see if it's
I'd be
taken.
more worried about saying
Professional Fighters League. It's already a fighting league, so we
Yeah.
can't have it. The PFC. Can you Google PFC?
Paedophiles Fighting League.
PFC. We'll see if we can have that. No, we can have
Perfect
it.
fried chicken.
Perfect
In,
fried chicken. Get fucked. We're having it.
Perfect fuck children.
Yeah. Yeah.
Our Finance Corporation.
Don't care about them.
Indian Financial Institution. I think we're all right.
Yeah. So PFC. Right there we go. We've nailed it down.
yeah.
If you'd like to enter the PFC,
Yeah.
uh,
There's a few entrance requirements.
Yeah.
The first one is a drug test. The second one is a hard drive scan. And if it comes up positive for bad shit, you're in.
you have to be a paedophile for 10 years, I think, should be the rule.
I think if you just fiddle one kid, you're in.
Yeah.
No, because then people are going to fiddle kids just to enter.
Well, that's the price you pay
That's
for
your
running a
prerogative.
paedophile fighting league.
Yeah.
Paedophile Fight Championship.
Championship. No, you can't say that someone who's only fucked one kid isn't a paedophile, can
That's
you?
true.
Yeah.
I think if you even consider bumming one kid, you're a pedo.
Yeah. Even if you look at it on the internet.
Yeah, you're just not an active pedo.
Yeah.
You're one of the good ones. If you're just sat at home going, oh, I'd fucking love to, but I'm not gonna.
Yeah.
But I'd fucking love to. I mean,
That's
good on you.
Famously,
I
that's
guess.
how they sit there.
Yeah,
doing,
it's right.
I'm not gonna, but I'd love to.
But I could. I'm not gonna. But I fucking want it. All right, if it's that close to happening, maybe chill out a bit. Maybe see a therapist.
To be fair, that's like me when I try to go off the weed for a day.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
I'm not gonna. But I really want to.
Yeah, I was just looking at your bong, oh, you cheeky little fucker.
And then I fuck it.
Yeah. I genuinely think Savile might win this, because Savile is also he's the GOAT UK pedo. There's never been better.
Yeah.
There's never been a better pedo in the UK.
I reckon he'd sort of hang back and fly under the radar till
He's
there's
smart. He's a
one or
smart
two-
strategist, mate. He's
Yeah.
wily,
Especially
And
a
also-
Royal Rumble. He wouldn't throw a punch until the very last person.
Yeah. Also, he was a fucking hard guy. He was a tough guy. Ran nightclubs in Leeds in the fucking
Yeah.
60s. He was a fucking brute of a
Very
man.
fit.
He was very fit. Ran marathons.
Yes.
I reckon Savile is the ultimate pedo. He can't be improved upon.
No.
Genuinely, what a run that is unmatched. Got out at the top, never busted.
Yeah.
And if he didn't think he was going to win, he'd probably just fix it.
That's your one. You fucking
I'm happy with that. Don't
I
care.
know,
I'll take
look at
that.
his little grin. Look at his little grin.
That's
And some of his smarmy little... He's got a little group of smarmy little fans in the
Yeah.
comments. I love Tom. Tom's the best one. And they're all going to be like, well done, Tom. That was a really good joke you did. I really liked it. And all of them could fuck off, you little rats.
They'll give you a little medal with a red ribbon.
Yeah.
yeah.
Oh, Tom did a good joke.
Well, someone's got to.
They really don't, mate. We didn't before you arrived, and we won't long after you're gone. Honestly, I do think Savile will clear house. I
Yeah,
think chain wrapped around his fist, just fucking...
He is too wily.
Why has he got a chain?
Because he always wore chains. He always wore big chains. He's got them on him.
Yeah.
He's just going to fucking wrap it around the fist and be twirling it round his head.
I thought you meant like a bike chain.
Well, some of them were essentially, they were that fucking thick, weren't they?
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're the chains they took off the People that cause troubles in the nightclub, innit?
Right. Okay. Yeah. Just stolen chains.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what Mr. T's were, weren't they?
Yeah.
Don't think he's a pedo.
No, I don't
Not
think he
calling
is.
it.
Like, I hope he's not.
No,
Jesus. I
imagine.
pity the fool who gets bummed by Mr. T.
That's your one.
Yeah.
We're all on thin ice now. We're all on a yellow here.
It's going to be a very short episode.
I think we're going to have to bail out
You guys
pretty
are gonna
sharp.
make the knockout round.
Thank God I didn't wear my One Love armbands. Oh, God.
Right, good. I think we've talked about all the pedos.
Okay,
Is
cool.
that all of them? We covered
That's
them all.
definitely not all of
There's
them.
nef-
Suggest below anyone you think might be, because we're definitely going to have missed a couple. I'm sure our fans will fill us in on a couple, and we can get Freddie's opinion on the PFC when he
Kelly.
gets back.
Oh, but he's not British, is he?
No, it doesn't
Oh, does that
matter.
matter?
We can have
Worldwide?
internationals. Yeah, we'll go worldwide.
Kelly. Yeah.
R. Kelly. Yeah.
reckon
He's
he-
smooth.
He's pretty big.
He's a pretty big dude.
Pretty big dude. I reckon he.
Yeah. I
Take
think
that.
the other pedos would look down on him because he was into like 16-year-olds.
Yeah.
They'd be like,
and he's- yeah.
you fucking pedo hipster.
No, he was like 14-year-olds, wasn't he?
All right, okay. I mean, look, I'm not condoning it either way, mate. I think he was, locking women in basements ain't great,
Yeah.
regardless of age. But yeah, no, I don't think he was like. Obviously, he's not like Ian Watkins is top of the pedo tree.
Yeah, if you go by age.
I
yeah,
think you do.
definitely,
I think that's
top
like
of
your
it.
difficulty rating, like in gymnastics.
Are any animals pedos? Can you be an animal pedo?
I don't know because I don't think they have the same sort of morality we do. I don't think you
Yeah,
can
there's
judge them
more
as much for being a
instinctual.
pedo. They're just fucking whatever.
Yeah.
Like my dog humped a beanbag. I don't think it.
How old was it?
The beanbag is only like 3, to be fair. But in dog years, that's 21.
Oh,
So,
fuck off, dog years.
Oh, God. Like, I do. I'm really not looking forward to telling Freddie this because, he always goes on about my dog being old.
Yeah.
Even though he's not old, he's fine.
Yeah.
So, like, this week, we've had to get a behaviourist in because he's fucking
Right.
mental.
Right.
Like, we've had him a couple of years and, like, he's just, the thing is, he's quite nervous. So he's been freaked out by fireworks lately. Someone set one off in the park near him. So he's been really freaked out, doesn't want to go out for walks and stuff.
Right.
So we got this trainer in, right? And like we spoke to like proper professional trainers to get quite fucking too expensive. So what we got is we found an autistic dog whisperer. He's fucking amazing.
Right.
Right. This
And he was
lad,
cheap.
Yeah.
Yes.
just fucking loves it, mate.
Yeah.
Right. He's got Asperger's.
When you say, oh, right, I was going to say, is he an autistic dog whisperer or does he only whisper to autistic dogs?
No, to be clear, the man is the autistic one.
And the
My dog,
dog.
as far as we know, isn't autistic. I would guess ADHD before autism with my dog, to be honest
Dogs,
with you.
yeah.
But he came around the other day to do first session. It was fucking class. Taught us how to like train the dog. We're working on little things we're working on. It was fucking great. He's he was like, look, I just want to let you know I've got Asperger's, so if I'm a bit weird, that's what it is. But I'm better at communicating with dogs than people. I'm
Yeah.
like, this is who you want training your fucking dog.
Imagine you turn around, he's bumming the dog. He said, I'm a bit weird. It's Asperger's.
Look, we really get on. His tail's wagging. No, but he told us, he was like, did you notice that your dog's got milky eyes? The dog's got milky eyes. He can't see properly.
Oh.
Bless him. Like, so that it does explain so much because he's clumsy as fuck and he like runs into stuff and he like, he drops things and can't quite find them and stuff. So yeah, it turns out he's got
And
milky
there
eyes.
we were beating him.
Why can't you see? It's funny, just like all the vets he's ever been to have totally missed it. But because this guy's so tuned into dogs, he was just immediately like, oh yeah, he's just got a bit of milky eye. It's not like super bad. Like, he just can't see very well.
Yeah.
And like, I'm not looking forward to Freddie finding out.
Right.
Because he will bully me for having an old dog.
Has the dog got milky eyes or was it just not giving it eye contact because it's autistic?
No, he looks right at you. It's just, if you don't get close, he can't work out what the fuck's happening. Bless him. But I would recommend get an autist in to do that.
Yeah, I don't have
If
a
in
dog,
general you
so-
can get an
Yeah.
if in general
Might
you
be
can
a
get
bit
an
weird.
autist on the job, go for it.
Yeah, for anything, I think
Yeah,
that
exactly.
goes for.
Yeah.
Because if that's what they love doing,
Exactly.
Yeah.
The autistic community specialise
Yeah.
and then are fucking great at that
Yeah.
thing. And if
Smash it.
Yeah. I would always choose autistic if I could. If I'm given the choice of 2 equal options,
Yeah.
one of them's autistic. That's fucking
For everything.
that's why you end up with
Most
Freddie
things-
as the presenter.
Yeah,
isn't it?
exactly. Yeah. I'm convinced he's got something.
Who?
Freddie.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's something off, isn't there?
Yeah.
Right, I've sent you some stuff if you go into the
Okay.
email. Just right, we'll go with the first one first.
Oh, I've seen.
What I would suggest is not
Oh, is this
every
videos?
sport.
Yeah.
Well, it's sort of, we're not into the video section yet.
Right,
mate. These
okay.
are just some things I've found around the internet.
Right.
So articles and whatnot. I would suggest. Oh no! Can you search it? The tweet's been deleted. Right.
I have seen this before anyway.
Yeah. So what it is right. Like, not every sport should be in every category of the Paralympics.
Yeah.
Right. Like, I'm all for everyone having a go as well we can, but some adjustments need to be made. If, for example, you're going to have blind people doing the long jump.
Yeah, I could see that being
Here we go. Let's have a little watch of this. This is Lex Gillette, the best a man can get.
That's a great name.
It's fucking great, isn't it? He's already off the
Already
runway.
He's off the track.
Now he's going the wrong way.
Now he's on the other side.
Oh, Jesus.
not even close to the.
Surely.
He misses the sand.
And lands right on his fucking ass. Because he's not running down the runway. How is he meant to know where the board is to jump?
I think that guide there.
Goes jump.
Yeah.
That guide is there. Who's like shouting at him where he is.
He's like, jump other way.
Shouldn't they have bumpers like
Gonna
bowling?
say, yeah, bowling
Yeah.
jumpers.
Yeah,
Bumpers,
yeah.
Just to bump them in.
They should do it on a bouncy castle.
Yeah. Well, you just have a wider sandpit for them as well.
Yeah,
You know, they're not
yeah.
going to be as accurate with their jump. You're
No.
going to need to give them some fucking leeway.
Also, you could just tell them that they're doing the long jump and
You think just trick
Just do it-
blind
do-
people?
do it
No,
on the
you
edge
should
of a
play
cliff.
crowd noises.
on the edge of a cliff.
no, go the other way. Just put a wall in front of him.
Or do like a Takeshi's Castle style Paralympics.
Yeah.
Just trying to fuck people up.
You'd watch that.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'd watch blind people do anything.
Yeah.
I saw a blind person on a bus once. It was fascinating. Like,
Yeah.
how's she getting a bus?
Yeah, like it must make everything incredibly fucking hard.
Yeah.
Like, you know, like literally everything.
Yeah.
Yeah. What are the best sports they could be doing?
Javelin.
Javelin, that's good. Steeplechase would be fun. You know, the one where they've got to like run and hurdle and go through the
Yeah.
water. That'd be a right laugh.
I think you got to be very brave to be a blind high diver.
Yeah. You just can't see where the water is. You just got to
Yeah.
hope you've rotated enough.
Yeah.
Fingers crossed.
Pole vaulting. That's going to be a tough
Pole
one.
vault, yeah, because you're not going to be able to find the little hole that you put the stick in.
Yeah,
you know,
yeah,
you're going to have to have a groove that you run down.
They could just use
Like
the
Sky
cane.
Electrics.
Imagine they just had a big, massive cane, a blind person cane.
At the start of their round to go, they just go and extend it out. Running down like this.
A dog running by the side.
That's the pole vault.
I wouldn't want to stand anywhere near the blind discus.
No, any throwing or archery or shooting.
Yeah,
Shooting.
fucking shooting. That one where they ski and shoot, you know? Like,
Yeah, the biathlon.
yeah, the biathlon.
Yeah.
That's going to be gnarly. I don't want to be anywhere near that.
Should we see if they do have
Modern pentathlon.
Yeah. Oh god. Yeah. Was that like 10?
I bet they'd be bad at dressage. They can't see what the horse is doing.
They could ride the dogs. In a similar way to the cane.
Yes.
There you go, shooting for the
blind.
blind.
Shoot
Does it
for the
make a noise when it gets to the target or something?
This is an impressive group by any standards. What if I told you it was shot by a man who can't
Why has he
see
got a
the
sight on the
target?
gun?
Because he's blind.
Because
Beat
he's blind.
shooting phenomenon Jason Ford, who's not just winning.
Oh, that's
medals
so
at events
much
for this
easier,
country,
though. That's so much
He's just
easier. Can
beeping.
pause that.
Yeah.
I reckon I could fucking smash
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
So
I
if anyone who
close
hasn't
my
worked
eyes.
out, when he's near where he should be shooting, it beeps more.
I think it goes like more high pitched, or
Yeah.
it'll be something like that, or it's faster.
Sounded like an Atari game though.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah, I could
But
do that.
come the fuck on.
Yeah.
You know, I don't think in like the regular Olympics they get a laser dot so they can see where they're aiming.
No, it's
Yeah.
cheating. That
Fucking
blind
blind
people should be
cheats.
cancelled.
Start a campaign against the blind.
Stick them on PFC Island.
They're all faking anyway, by
Yeah, there are referees
Yeah,
on
yeah.
PFC Island. Because you want someone who can turn the other cheek and
we
look,
didn't
look
see
the other
that.
way.
We didn't see that.
Yeah.
The problem is they can't look the other way.
Yeah. Like I've got the comedian Josh Pugh plays blind football for England.
Yeah.
He's like genuinely he's an all-time England legend. Like Josh is like an amazing dude who we definitely need to get on. He's funny as fuck, and yeah, he's played in 2 blind World Cups.
I mean, I didn't realise he was blind.
Well, he's not fully blind. He's like really like
Right.
I think he's legally blind, but he can
Like
see a bit.
Yeah, he can't drive and that. 'cause
Exactly.
He's
He's like 80% or something.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Okay.
Don't quote me on the exact percentage, but like, you know, like when he uses his phone, his text is really big and stuff like that. So he can read, but it's like he's very visually impaired.
Right.
But yeah, he's played in 2 World Cups. He scored in a World Cup final for England. And like his name's on the honours board at George's Park because he's got over 50 caps. Like he's genuinely cool as shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's impressive.
It is impressive, yeah.
I once worked with a blind editor. Like a
Video editor.
He wanted to be an editor.
Yeah.
He wasn't very
Right,
good.
get him on the podcast.
Yeah.
Surely you do the podcast version. You
Yeah.
can do the audio, mate.
Yeah.
He wasn't very good.
You don't fucking say.
Yeah. He was on like a work experience thing anyway. He was a bit shit.
Right, yeah, because he can't see what he's editing, mate.
Yeah.
It does feel like a limitation.
Yeah.
Like-
I think if you have got visual, like, yes, reach for the stars, but
Yeah. In audio.
yeah.
Work in radio. Just work in
Yeah,
radio.
shout for the stars.
See if you can do a long jump first.
Yeah.
And then we'll see where we can go from there. Keep land in the sandpit.
Yeah.
That's,
You know, good on him, but give him a wider sandpit.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
You've
all.
got to make some accommodations, haven't you? If
Yeah,
you've got
yeah.
blind people doing your sport, you've got to like help them out a bit. Like in blind football, they put a bell in the ball so you can hear where it is.
Yeah, they do,
You know,
yeah.
Yeah. And like, don't let your cat loose anywhere near that.
Yeah.
Tell you what would be a great day, right? We go to a blind football match,
Yeah.
right? And we put a bell round Freddie's neck. Just push him into the middle of it.
Everyone's booted him.
Yeah.
Everyone's just booting Freddie, yeah.
This ball's fucking massive.
Everyone's just breaking their toe.
Why is this ball wheezing as well?
The ball's the most fatigued player.
Exactly. It's not moving much. Very lazy ball.
Just lay in the centre.
Just doesn't fit in the goal as well. They're all trying to shove the ball in.
Why is this ball saying such horrible things?
It's going to take 8 hands of God in
Yeah,
order
yeah.
to move it.
Why does this ball smell like poached eggs?
One of my favourite things at the moment as well is every now and again someone will tweet, "Oh, I don't think Freddie's even that fat." So I've spent so much time abusing him. People are like, "Oh no, he's just very fat."
Yeah,
So, you
yeah.
know, that's
It's the same people that say that I'm funny, I think.
yeah. The bottom 10%.
Yeah.
Can we have a look what else I sent you? I sent you some more stuff.
Yeah, okay.
Hold on, let me just right. I think we should get into let's click Brawl. Right, there's 2 tweets for this. There's also the aftermath of this. This is a wedding, I believe, and these are 4 videos of this wedding.
How
and
did they do that 4 videos?
Oh, I think
you
this
can do it
is-
on Twitter now.
I think this was in Warren.
I would believe it. Just pause it for a second. If let's get it rewound. We've got like 4 angles and scenes of the same event.
The same fight, yeah.
Popping the fuck off. Let's have a look. Look, it is
Oh, there's a
going-
lot of fighting.
Oh,
Yeah.
it is going wild. And then blam!
Oh, she's been knocked out.
Woman haymaker.
Oh,
Blam!
he's not-
Blam! Hitting him with a crutch.
So it's a wedding brawl.
Yeah. So there we go. That's video 1. Oh no, here we go. It's gone on to another bit. Yeah.
You can't tell it like if there's police or they're all just in
Oh no, it's the same
Oh.
one. Yeah.
Yeah.
That
Oh,
woman
sick.
knocked her the fuck out. It's such a
Yeah.
clean shot, that innit?
Yeah, blindsided.
Was
her
so
there.
very little lift, just bang.
She was doing all right just before that as well.
And now she was clearing house.
Yeah.
Let's have a look from another angle, see another bit. Oh, we've got a fire alarm. Hold on, can you just pause for a sec?
Oh no.
Well, there's a fire alarm currently going off.
I thought that was in the thing for
It's
a second,
ours, isn't
yeah.
it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Last time it went off for about 30 seconds and then it went off.
I know, we're going to evacuate. We are upstairs.
There's a window.
Yeah, you can't get out of that window.
Can you not?
Nah.
You can in
We
emergency.
probably should just leave, innit?
Yeah. Also because the audio's going to sound really shit.
Oh,
Yeah,
no, it's
there
gone
we
off.
go, it's gone
All
off.
right, cool. That shows how much regard we have for our safety.
Yeah.
We're just like, we'll wait this fire out. Right, let's look at some more fighting. There we go.
He's bloody.
Oh, no, he's already been in the wars.
Yeah.
He's flying through. Now he's got a crutch.
Oh, it's Ben the Crutch.
He just absolutely brained him.
And now she's just right.
She's taken.
Oh!
Oh!
Is that the same woman?
So
who
can we
got
just
chin-
pause? Just pause. So that was an amazing sequence, isn't it? Can we run that back a little bit? So this dude who is like bloodied, tie ripped, he wanders into the fight, picks up a crutch, twats a dude.
Well, first
over the
he gets twatted with a crutch.
He gets, right, and that's how he ends up with it, right? He picks it up, skulls someone else, then a woman takes it off him, tries to hit him with it.
Is that not the other crutch?
He just knocks her the fuck out. I think it's the different one. We'll go back to the tape.
So he gets hit now there.
Yeah, a little bit with the crutch on the back, and he's like, "Oh, you slag!" Goes, takes the crutch. Oh, it's on the floor. Oh, there we go. He's got it. He's got it now.
The crutch.
And then, wow!
Oh, right in the
just
head.
a random dude.
Breaks the crutch. She gets it, hits him.
Bam!
Knocks her out.
Straight right.
Isn't she the one that got knocked out in the first video, though?
She looks like it, doesn't it?
Has she got knocked out twice?
Yeah.
Can we go back to the first video just to check? I feel like we're going to be analysing this for a while.
Oh, and he's
Bam!
hit someone else.
I know, he's fucking clearing house, this dude. Get him in the PFC.
Yeah, I was going to say, this is actually footage from the PFC. They're all nonsense. I mean, he is.
I really like the one guy who's like, whoa, no, whoa, and then just gets absolutely decked. It's like, mate, this guy ain't stopping for nothing.
Yeah.
Let's go back to video 1 and see if it is the curly-haired woman who gets knocked out by a
If
woman.
you've never seen a coked up fight, just don't get involved.
Just that, he's not stopping. There we go. Right.
Yeah, redhead.
Redhead. Blam!
Yeah.
Is it the same one? Redhead, black dress? I think it is, yeah.
The guy just behind. And there
Right, and
comes
the crutch starts off in the corner and it moves all the way. Oh, yeah, she gets back up. Fucking hell, she's taken 2. Like, she got back up.
Yeah.
It's like watching The Undertaker wrestle.
So many more. There's another video.
There's
here.
another video. Oh, mate, there's so much more to this. Like, this is one of the wildest. Look, the big dude's on the floor now.
Oh my God,
She's back up.
If the redhead
She's
gets knocked
back.
out again, go on. Someone knock out the redhead.
Oh, no, this is another angle.
no.
That's the other angle.
Yeah.
We've seen the other angle of the blonde knocking her out now.
Yeah.
He's getting back involved. Big dude. Holy shit. We'll post a link to this video in the description so people can watch along with us here. Bam! That's a fucking great bit.
Yeah.
One young lad tries to throw a punch and the scally in the doorway just grabs him by his head and throws him into a window and then just stands there dead chill like, yep. Look, he just wanders back in, that guy. So, yep, slammed his skull off a window. Job's a good one.
Right. And now
So that was the second angle of the first video.
Yeah, that's a
there
similar
we go.
bit.
This one seems outside.
Oh, this bit is when it's really... This is later, I think. Now there's
more
multiple
crutches.
crutch attacks. I don't think the crutch is that great a weapon. She tries to hit someone with a traffic cone. There we go.
2 crutches.
Because the crutch bends.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
like, I reckon it'll hurt, but it'll be,
Do you
Where are
reckon
they
someone's
getting all
been
these
sent
crutches?
to hospital because they've been knocked out? Come back with some crutches.
Right. Who wants it?
It's still going on.
It looks like this fight still will be going on. Because this one is mental.
What?
So I have seen a lot of like pub brawls. I used to work in quite a rough pub, I've seen a lot of it go off.
Yeah.
Rarely does it get to that fucking level.
Yeah.
You
But there's
know,
like 50.
People like actually like throwing down as well. Usually there'll be a lot of commotion and then 1 or 2 people maybe
Yeah, a bit
actually
pushing.
throwing punches and a lot of pushing and shoving.
Yeah.
Like I've had it in the pub once where I must have told this story of like bed race day at my pub. I must have told
Bed
the story
race
on it.
day.
So like bed racing, fuck it, I'll tell it anyway. If
bed
you've already
racing.
seen it, skip forward 5 minutes. I can't remember what I've said. You looked a little confused though, so I must have not told you. Anyway, I'm sure I've told Freddie
I
this.
think you told me about a fight, but not about bed race day.
Right, so bed race day is a thing in my hometown of Knaresborough every year, right? And what it is, it's one of those like, in little towns in Britain, they've got like, the cheese
The
rolling.
cheese rolls, yeah.
It's our version of that, is the bed
Right.
race. It's been going on for fucking ever. What it is people build beds. They're not actual beds, made out of like scaffolding frames on wheels. And it's teams of 6, push it round the town in a race and the way it works is if you're a group of men running the race, you have a female child on the bed. And if you're a group of women running it, you have a male child on the bed.
Okay.
And
Sounds an awful lot like the PFC, no?
it does, yeah. It feels like how they do the intros for the PFC. But like the bed is like
the children round.
they're like a canoe strapped to scaffolding frames, right? But they do a parade before it, so they dress them up as floats. And
Right.
there'll be a theme every year. They have a big parade and they have the race. And basically, for locals, none of us give a fuck about the race. We've seen it every fucking year since we were a child.
It's about getting pissed.
Mate, and so pissed because, like, I am from an incredibly alcoholic little town in North Yorkshire. Like, it used to be in the Guinness Book of Records for most pubs per population, right? It's like there's
really?
nothing to do except drink.
Yeah.
You know, it's
I think I've played Knaresborough.
you will have done,
couple of times,
yeah, the Fraser Theatre. Yeah, and like, the fucking pissheads in the old town. So everyone just from 9 a.m. just gets on it and just gets fucking tanned. Like, every pub is like 8 deep at the bar all day. Everyone's just wandering around shit house. Like, my rule always is leave before sundown because it goes like this.
Yeah.
So like one year I was working in like the main pub in the centre of town where like shit goes off, right? The shout out to the Heart. I would so like, I was working in the evening and like it was when I had quite a bad drinking problem still.
Right.
So I had got pissed all day because it's bed race and I was like, fuck it, right?
Yeah.
The theme this year, right? This is a little neat little callback to our last episode. The theme was British rock stars, and I dressed as Freddie Mercury in the "I Want to Break Free" video. Right, so I was there, fake tits, mustache.
It was your script.
Freddie must have seen me and got inspired. So yeah, I'm there, mustache, fucking tights, the whole shebang, right behind the bar. I'm a little bit pissed, right? But you know, the shift is awful. It's always the worst shift of the fucking year. We all dread it. Everyone's just cunted and it's rammed. But about 10 p.m, the mother of all fucking fights kicked off. Because what you've got is a load of pissed thick locals and then a bunch of pissed thick people from out of town.
Yeah.
And they've all come together in this pub and it's just fucking exploded. You know, someone's knocked into someone, but because everyone is so pissed and by this point really coked up to stay awake.
And they're outsiders as well.
Yeah, there's it. And like our locals are bad enough and they're like, who's this fucking coming in? You know, like,
where are you from? Town over.
yeah. So it fucking goes off. Like glasses are flying, punches are flying everywhere. And because I'm a bit pissed, right, I'm like, I'm going to be a fucking hero.
Yeah.
So I was behind the bar and like, I swear to God this happened, right? Like you can ask locals in me pub. It's the most athletic I've ever been in me fucking life, right? In me leather miniskirt, I've vaulted the bar, right? I like ran up, vaulted over it, actually managed to land on the other side, was surprised with myself because I'm not an athletic man, right? It was like one of those things like, you know when like a father's, like their baby's going to like be under a car so they can get strength from somewhere to lift it.
Yeah.
It was like one of those things. I fly over the bar, land at the other side, right? And as soon as my feet hit the floor, in my leather miniskirt, I got twatted in the face, right? I like, my feet hit the floor, the punch hits my face. It was like that. Right? I feel like I'm going to go sort this out.
Vaulted straight into a fist.
Yeah, I immediately got twatted, right? It lasted half a second that I looked cool, right? Literally the coolest thing I've ever done. Immediately punched in the face, right? I'm like, bang. So like, I try and wade into this fight to try and help a bit, right? Like at one point, I grabbed I got a guy in like a full Nelson from behind to like get him out because he's like punching someone. So I grab him and go to try and drag him out of the pub. And as I'm doing that, his girlfriend punched me full in the face. She just went, get the fuck off him, twat me. Right? I'm fucking rocked. I've already been hit twice.
Just when you had long hair as well?
No, I wasn't. I wasn't full long hair at this
she
point.
Thought she was hitting another girl.
No, I was very clearly a very ugly woman. If I was transitioning, I was not doing great here. Right, I was not passing. Right, I still had the tash for a start.
I was getting your pronouns mixed up.
Yeah, stop misgendering me. That's what the fight kicked off about. Right. So I've already.
You wanted to be the little girl on the bed.
So like, I've already been punched twice. Right, I'm not doing great.
Yeah.
Right, I drag this one out, and like a line that became quoted by the regulars for ages. It was as I'm trying to drag this guy out, the girlfriend hits me, and I shout to a bouncer, "Get that fucking slag out of here!" Right, so as I'm trying to drag him out, I'm panicked. I'm fucking pissed. I'm like, "Get that fucking slag out of here!" So like, I'm doing this, but the bouncer just looks at me and goes, "No." Right, and what happened was one of the bouncers had gone to move his car. Right, just randomly had fucked off.
Perfect timing.
And fucked off to move his car. And the other one was like, so there's a fight going off. I'm dragging someone whilst he's explaining this to me.
Yeah.
He goes, we can't get involved without our partner. I'm not allowed. It's not against the rules.
Right.
And like, I'm being punched by multiple people feet away from him.
Yeah.
And I'm like, could you bend the rules?
Yeah.
It's like, mate, like, we hang out every Friday and Saturday. I thought we were mates. It's one of them. I thought, I got on with this guy. I thought we were cool. But he's just stood there watching me get twatted. Right, in the commotion, I got punched by a further 2 people before we got it calmed down and out. The other bouncer eventually arrives back. We eventually drag, the other staff out. We split it up. We get it all out. We had to shut at like 10 p.m. because we had to fire the bouncer and then we'd had no one to do security.
For not joining in.
For fucking off.
Right.
And for one of them for fucking off and the other one for just standing there.
Yeah.
So
bad bouncers.
this is it. We've hired security because we know it goes off and they just stood there and watched me get decked over and over. I was like, I don't get, even if, I know it's only your job, mate, but I am currently being beaten up.
Yeah.
But luckily, I was so pissed that, I didn't really feel anything till the next day. A couple of bruises. I wasn't too bad. Got off shift early and still got paid for the rest of it. So that was a fucking win.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's
Always a
bed
win.
race.
And that vault as well.
Mate, the vault is still legendary amongst the locals.
Imagine
It's
if
still
they
a
had
thing they bring up.
CCTV.
But then they also, I was just off the CCTV at that corner. But yeah, they whilst they're always like, it was amazing you vaulted it, the story always is then immediately, but you did get punched straight away.
Yeah.
See, I'm less impressed that you vaulted it because you're a very tall man.
But I'm so
I am
unathletic.
impressed. I am impressed that you didn't hit your head on the top of the bar.
Imagine that. That would have been funny. If you vaulted, knocked yourself out.
It wouldn't have been much less
First thing
than
you
I
said when you
did.
came around, get that slag out of here.
But yeah, I was I used to have to deal with those fights all the fucking time, man. It was just a regular feature of that job.
I love those things that towns always have a weird thing.
Yeah.
But in Warrington, right, there's this thing called, and I thought every town had it growing up.
It's called the woman stoning.
It's called Walking Day, right?
Oh my
It's
God.
so
Your fucking
shit.
town.
It's
Walking
so
day.
shit.
Right, today we're going to actually walk. Everyone off your mobility scooters.
Right? It's not everyone. It's only children, right? And all the kids go to the local church and they walk around town and all the rest of the town lines the streets. And if you see a kid, you run over and give him 50p. And that's it. That's all it is. They just walk around. All the shops used to close. They're open now, but they used to close all day. The only one
Very hard to tell the difference with Warrington Town Centre, though, isn't it?
Yeah.
There would be
Oh,
a
I
fair.
can't go in the bookies today.
There'd be a fair, and everyone would go to the pubs and stuff. It was just an excuse for drinking, but it was literally just
Yeah, at least we
kids
had
would
an
walk
event.
about.
At
Yeah.
least something happens on Bed Race. I'd recommend going to Bed Race if you've never been. It's a fucking laugh.
Yeah, it sounds class, yeah.
Couple hundred thousand people come to town. It's an amazing event.
Walking Day is brilliant. The walking bit is shit, but the going out and getting pissed is class.
Yeah, in Warrington though, I'm from Knaresborough is very different to Warrington. I would wager. Have you seen pictures of my hometown? It's fucking beautiful.
Knaresborough's very
It's
picturesque.
gorgeous.
Oh, yeah,
I'm
Warrington's
from
not picturesque.
if you just Google Knaresborough, I'll tell you, how you spell it is Kings nearly always read easy storybooks or ride on ugly green horses.
Yeah, it's
There you go.
the
There you go.
last stop on a train I used to get.
Yeah. Look at that. Look, if you just go for the
Yeah, I've
images,
been a
it'll
few
show you the
times.
view over the viaduct. Look at it.
Yeah.
You're comparing that to Warrington.
No.
Come on, mate.
It's
Come the fuck on.
It's a beautiful place.
It is a beautiful place.
Warrington is a great drinking place because there are
Right.
a lot of pubs.
Sure, but they're all in Warrington, is the
Yeah.
problem with that. They are all Warrington pubs
Yeah.
full of people from Warrington.
Yeah, I'm not debating that at all.
Yeah. Those are my issues with it.
The only
Yeah.
reason I go to Warrington is IKEA.
Yeah.
That's it.
I actually live near that IKEA. I worked at IKEA for 4 hours.
Look at that. He said that like a name drop. He said that like you had something
Yeah.
then. Like, I used to live near that IKEA.
I worked there for 4 hours.
What?
Did you?
Yeah.
Got lost.
Yeah.
Didn't follow the arrows.
Got stuck underneath something.
Yeah. Just- it's like, can you get something off the middle shelf? He was like, oh, I can't do this job.
So it was when I was at uni and it was summertime and I went to a recruitment place. I said, I'll work anywhere, I'm not bothered. He said, have you got your safety boots? I said, no. He said, all right, I've got your job at IKEA.
Little safety leprechaun boots.
Yeah.
It's got a little pointy
We don't do
toes
that.
on his
We don't-
safety boots.
Safety booties.
Little bell on the end. Diddly-tee, diddly-tee.
So he says, all right, well, I've got your job at IKEA. After your first shift, it'll come out your payslip and a tenner. I was like, all right, sound. So I went to IKEA and then I wasn't in the warehouse like I thought I'd be. I was in the canteen where you don't even need safety boots. And they said, there was only one person that spoke English there, as a manager. Everyone else didn't speak any English.
And if they're
Swedish
coming over
or-
here,
Yeah.
You're Swedish.
Who's this tiny man?
why is he so small?
So basically, they put
Be
me
a
in
little
charge.
elf. They don't be like wishing on you.
Yeah. Give him 50p. Is she a walking
Make a
game?
little fairy house.
So they put me in charge of beans, right? And I
Little
don't mean
bean bitch.
I don't mean
He's such a
cooking
little bean bitch.
I don't mean cooking the beans, right? I was like, people walk along, and if you wanted beans, do you want beans? And they go, yeah, here's some beans. And if they didn't want beans, move along. Nothing to do with me.
You're just a little bean bitch.
That was it, yeah. And I did 4 hours there.
And he failed at that job.
I didn't fail at it.
I wouldn't be surprised, right?
It was a 4-hour job, and then I went home, and it was 2 buses there, and 2 buses. At the time, I didn't live near IKEA. I lived on the other side of Warrington.
Right.
So 2 buses there, 2 buses back, and I was like, I can't be asked doing that again. So I eventually got my pay slip. It was tenner for the boots. I spent a £5 on the bus, and I got paid £20 overall. So I made £5
For being a little bean bitch all day.
Bean bitch, yeah.
Wow. Yeah, you need a longer bean shift.
Yeah.
In order to make
String
that money.
beans.
I was good at it though.
Yeah.
I was like,
Yeah, I bet you were, mate.
didn't make any mistakes.
What a skill. Yeah.
Yeah.
You didn't accidentally give someone beans.
I didn't do that. And also, I didn't not give beans when they were asked for.
Mate, I would love
Imagine
to
withholding beans.
do that with Freddy. Make him be the bean guy. Then have Jamie Hutchinson on MASH next to him. And then have Mick Ferry doing eggs, but he's only allowed to put them on the beans.
Oh, we should hire out a restaurant. And staff it all with comedians.
What a good idea that you've just originally had.
Yeah.
We
Why
would do
hasn't
it in a
someone
very
thought
different
this?
way if we were doing it. Like,
Yeah.
I wouldn't eat at the Dead Men restaurant.
God, no.
No, if they have a word one, it looked like they made nice food.
Yeah.
At ours, I wouldn't touch
Our
it.
food would be made from dead men.
Yeah. And we'd have Naked Martin in the kitchen making cum butties. Wouldn't it?
Yeah. Do you want some cucumber? No, thank you.
Yeah, I don't think we should be cooking stuff. We're a very unhygienic podcast.
Yeah.
In general.
We have a very unhygienic studio. That's just
Yeah, we do it. They're like, no, I've put another air freshener out, mate. It's fine. Every week when we come in, when we've not been for a week, it's like, this fucking
That's actually what the
stinks.
fire alarm was before. The stench from here. Just
That's
a
the
green
smell
smoke.
alarm.
Look, we're just setting a vibe, right?
Yeah,
we're
yeah.
trying to make it appropriate to the content of the show
Yeah.
by making it fucking gross. But yeah, if you look on the second link that I sent you on that fight, it, like they've like I think it was like it's just a news story about how many people went to fucking jail. Like loads of people got arrested over it.
Like,
8 relatives
relatives.
jailed.
Yeah.
Here we go.
Bloodbath wedding. Oh, I saw this.
I think
This
it- I
one.
think it
didn't
was
see
in
the
Warrington.
original.
Yeah. Oh, mate, no one's disbelieving that it's in Warrington.
Yeah.
No one's like, that can't be
No,
Warrington.
not Warrington.
Yeah. No, you got 8 people in jail at your
This-
wedding.
to be
That's a
honest with-
fucking good party,
Yeah,
isn't
yeah,
it?
that
From
is
that
good.
video, I'm surprised it was only 8.
Do you know what, as well? It
There's
looked
going to be
like
a lot
it
more
was in
cautions.
It looked like it was in like a arena
Yeah.
because of the steps.
Yeah, oh, yeah,
Like,
just
it
the
looked like
natural
the-
arena
yeah.
formed
They all
there.
did intros before it.
Yeah.
Like wrestling style entrances. I'm the bride.
That's it.
Weighing in at 175 pounds.
We should have got Clint Margera to hit us with a crutch by the looks
Yeah.
of it. Yeah.
Imagine, the bride. She goes back to work,
Yeah.
and there's like people don't know our wedding. And they're like, how did your wedding go?
Yeah.
You
Great.
just say good, don't you,
Yeah,
and move on.
Yeah.
Yeah, best day of my life.
Yeah.
Best day of my life.
Epic.
Yeah, I can't wait to see my husband in 4 to 6 years.
Yeah,
Let's hope he can stay on good behaviour.
yeah.
Yeah, it's fucking brutal, ain't it?
You serve any of those people beans? Nice, any of them?
Maybe that's why they're so furious.
Yeah.
They've got a very small portion of
Oh,
beans.
Yeah.
that bottom left looks like he's been served beans very badly.
Yeah, we've gone really wrong.
Just all over
That's
his
it.
face.
That's why Tom got fired off the bean stall. He's there with both arms scooping up beans.
Yeah.
They're getting 3 beans off his little teaspoon.
Hi ho, it's off to beans we go.
He's very small.
I'm very small.
He's
that's
very
right,
small.
yeah.
If anyone
I'm the
isn't getting that.
smallest man alive,
Yeah,
apparently.
small, very small, very, very small.
For this Patreon ad read, Rob has been learning sign language, and so for our deaf listeners, yep, you heard, Rob is going to translate for you. Please sign up to our Patreon. It costs only £3 a month, and for that you get loads of extra benefits, such as 1 extra episode every... Oh, I'm sorry, if you stop.
I stopped. I was just doing wanking stuff and then I stopped.
Okay.
Yeah.
No, you need to carry on.
I don't want the deaf watching.
You don't want the deaf
Nah.
to... Fine.
No, if you've got £3, you're welcome in. You're welcome.
You get an extra episode every single week. You get access to the Discord server, specifically the Dark Room, which is where we keep all the fucked up videos. You get access to all the extra content that we've made. You get access to all the other stuff that we can think of as and when we put it out. We're constantly trying to find ways to bring more value. And it's literally just £3 a month, and it helps us to improve the podcast, improve the quality, and make sure that we're pumping out great content for you. So if you love Dead Men Talking, please sign up for just £3 a month, and you'll help keep us going.
Because pacemakers aren't cheap. If we have a little look at Gimp Wars, right, I've just seen this headline. You might have to do some more Googling to find out some more information about this story, because there is a news story. I've only got a picture of the headline. So I think we should try and find more out about this. The headline is, from the Essex Gimp, so it says, the Essex Gimp, the Somerset Gimp is giving Gimps a bad name.
Oh, I see. So the Essex Gimp is saying
that the Somerset Gimp is fucking it
Okay.
up.
We've got a Gimp war.
So I have heard of the Somerset Gimp before.
Right.
And the Somerset Gimp is a guy in a little village.
It
We
sounds
assume
like a
guy.
breed of Gimp.
Yeah, it does, doesn't it? It's Somerset Blue.
It's like a Yorkshire Terrier.
It's a Somerset
A
Gimp.
Highland Terrier.
Yeah, it's got a very furry coat.
Yeah.
you can tell because they have bigger gag balls.
Yeah. These were
Ball gag,
these were bred for going down the anus.
So the Somerset Gimp is a guy who is, no one knows who he is.
Yeah.
He like appears out of bushes and scares people, right? Like his whole thing has been, he's a scary gimp.
Yeah.
Now I assume that the Essex Gimp is a nicer gimp.
Right.
Who's just like, hey, whoa, I just like getting pissed on and that.
Yeah.
I'm not trying to scare anyone.
Yeah.
If anything, I would like to encourage more people to be involved in my gimping.
Yeah.
But the Somerset Gimp seems like a bit of a fucking wrong un. Here we go. Gives the whole Gimp community a bad reputation.
Oh, God. Is this where Freddy is on holiday?
Yeah, this is it.
Oh, imagine how tight Freddy's
I
Gimp
know,
is.
Jesus Christ. It looked like a stress ball.
Be like in a solar eclipse.
A Colchester man who goes by the name the Gimp of Essex has
The
criticised...
Gimp Man of Essex. So
Yeah.
the Gimp Man of Essex. If you're going to read it right.
God, there's fucking
To be
adverts
fair,
popping
there's
up.
adverts flying about in Reach PLC.
The Gimp
No,
man...
don't give him any like accommodations,
Yeah,
right? He's got to get it right.
The Gimp Man of Essex has criticised his Somerset doppelganger. Doppelganger? You can't be a
Doppelganger banger.
You know,
Yes.
doppelganger
Come
just
on,
because you
I'll let
dress
you have
the
that one.
same.
That
Thank
was a
you.
good
Come
one.
on,
That was
doppelganger
good.
banger.
Yeah.
Come on.
Doppelganger banger. That should be on a t-shirt. That's merchandise. Doppelganger banger.
I think it should be on a PVC t-shirt.
And when we sell Gimp suits.
Yeah, I'm not sure Hot Water's merch company has Gimp suits. We'll put it in as a recommendation. You know, we'll request Gimp as merch.
Can you be a doppelganger just for wearing the same clothes?
This is it. No, I think that is a fair point you make there. If I put on Rey Mysterio's mask, I'm not a Rey Mysterio doppelganger.
No. Someone said they were my doppelganger last night on one of my videos, and
Right.
they sent me a picture, and I was like, "You look absolutely nothing like me."
I get it all the time of just a
Jamaican
man.
woman.
Yeah.
I just get a man with glasses, a beard, and a hat.
Yeah.
Right. Any white man with glasses, a beard, and a hat, they're like, that's you.
Yeah.
Like, he facially looks very different. We've
Yeah.
just got the same accessories.
Yeah, people are.
As a teenager, I did look a lot like Gareth Gates, like, and to an insane degree.
I could see that.
to where, when I could convince people that I was Gareth
I wish
Gates.
you had a little stammer. Yeah. It'd be so funny if you had a little stammer.
No, it's just these adverts everywhere.
Do you want beans?
He has to sing it. It's the only way he can get it out. Hi ho. We've got Grumpy, we've got Sleepy, we've got Beanie.
Beanie.
Beanie the dwarf.
Oh, God, it came in today.
Oh, you're like, oh, Phil's in today. It might be a nicer tone.
Yeah.
Absolutely not.
No. So continue, Beanie.
The Gimp Man of Essex has criticised his Somerset doppelganger for giving the whole Gimp community a bad reputation.
Because they had such a good one before.
The social media personality is well known in his local area, where he is seen doing his weekly shop in Tesco, clad head to toe in black latex.
Didn't they ban people in dressing gowns from Tesco?
Yeah.
You'd think a gimp suit would be enough. Like, I'm a very tolerant man. I'm all right with people being in gimp suits wherever you want, to be fair. They've not got the dick out, you know, whatever.
Yeah, as long as you're not doing anything.
Even if they have got the dick out.
I do
I don't
think,
mind looking at a dick sometimes.
yeah, I do think I can see why a lot of people would have a problem with it though, and it
Oh,
is a bit
yeah.
like making your fetish public is a bit odd.
Yeah.
Getting other people in, there might be kids in.
I think if you're banning the burqa, but not the gimp suit, it's a bit.
I don't think we should ban either.
No,
I think,
no,
you
no.
know, especially if you're a Muslim who is also a gimp. How
Yeah.
convenient. To be fair, if you're a female Muslim gimp,
Yeah.
oh, every day's Christmas for you, isn't it? Well,
Oh, no,
whatever.
Chris, Ramadan.
I don't know if Ramadan's the same sort of celebration.
Yeah.
Eid is the one we
Eid,
want.
yeah,
Yeah, every day's Eid.
Yeah.
There we go. Yeah,
A gimp suit, though, it's only like wearing a
That's like a
Deadpool
TV
costume.
show.
it is like wearing a Deadpool costume. Yeah,
Like Evil Dead. Oh, that evil Spider-Man guy.
yeah,
It's just the
it
same.
is very gimpy. Yeah, but like, I would say that someone wearing that to Tesco is a bit off.
Yeah.
I want to see a card that says you've got autism if you're wearing a Spider-Man suit in Tesco. I want to,
Imagine seeing yourself in those little self-service, the mirror things they have there with the camera, so you can't steal stuff, and you just give.
Yeah,
it
but
face.
like, imagine if that was the first time you remembered.
yeah,
You're
yeah.
like, oh shit,
Where's he putting his wallet?
got loads of zips. You'll be
Yeah.
fine somewhere you can put it.
And what if he gets ID'd?
Yeah, exactly. Just like,
Yeah, they make me take my hat off at the airport. Never mind.
so he does his shop in it. There we go.
Under the handle of @Gimp Man of Essex.
Get him followed.
Yeah, he even posted
Well,
images.
let's definitely get him on.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Like, Tom, that's your next job. Get Gimp Man on here.
Okay.
Right, we'll talk to him about different.
Well, do you reckon there's a more local Gimp Man? There's a Gimp Man of Somerset.
Yeah.
Gimp Man of
Essex.
Greater Manchester.
Yeah. There's definitely one in Liverpool because he was stood outside the Mackies
Was
in
he?
town trying to get pissed on by people all the time.
I love getting pissed on, me,
Yeah, yeah.
la. Hey,
Well,
lad,
if you're going to get pissed
fucking
on,
bring that knob over here, lad.
you're going to
Let's
get
have a
Gimp.
little look at that getting in me rubber mouth.
You're going to get pissed on. Wear a Gimp suit.
Yeah, it is the best
Perfect
thing.
loads,
Wipe
yeah.
clean,
Wipe
innit?
straight off,
Yeah.
yeah.
Unless it gets inside it, then it's going to be sloshing about. But I reckon
Yeah.
they're probably into that.
Yeah.
Bit of sloshing.
But then it's gonna be
But yeah,
cold.
like we can get him up from Essex. And it seems like this one likes publicity. He can
Yeah.
talk to people. He's
Let's
just-
get him and Somerset guy on together.
get him to wrestle.
Oh my
Gimp
god.
Fighting League.
Yeah. Yes.
Okay, I like it. All right, I'm really into
The
this
GFC.
idea. The GFC.
That-
We'll have it as a subset.
That'd be really tough to see who's winning, though, if they're both wearing the same.
If
We
they-
should make the rules like in Mexican wrestling, like you win if you get the mask off the other person.
Yeah.
De-gimp him.
Yeah, and like we can have a match for the right to be a gimp. Like if whoever loses, you got to hang it up.
Oh,
High stakes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Call the loser the Gimp Wimp.
But Gimp Man of Essex, if this gets to you somehow, do come on. We'd love to have you. That'd be fun.
We'll just treat him.
Yeah,
At him in
and
there.
also we need someone to go to that award ceremony for us.
Oh, yeah. That's more of an off-air thing, then. It's Rob.
We've got a plan.
I wasn't nominated.
Just be better at comedy, mate.
He even posted images of his travels and shared them with surprised bystanders on social media. He's been visiting his village harmlessly for the past 9 years, the Mirror reports. He has to appear as normal as possible when he is out, but other gimps haven't always abided by the same standards.
Sorry, he has to appear as normal as possible. He's in a fucking gimp
Yeah.
suit. Like, I don't care. Whatever behaviour you're doing then
Yeah.
is weird. If you're gardening in a gimp suit, I would argue gardening a very normal, nondescript activity. If you're doing it in a gimp suit, suddenly you don't look normal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's one of those, you gagging for attention. Sorry for the pun. Gagging for attention if you're wearing a Gimp suit. That's not normal.
It's a difficult look to pull off.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. You've got to be very
Act
tall
natural.
and very thin, I think.
Act natural.
You don't see many fat gimps.
You don't actually know. It's a very revealing outfit, and it's not very
Yeah.
forgiving. You know,
Yeah.
it's not a very flattering outfit. I think you've got to have a relatively good bod to pull off the gimp.
Yeah. Nearly 20 sightings of a gimp man have been recorded in Somerset villages since 2018. One witness even managed to take a photo of a man caressing his groin in the street
Yeah.
while wearing all black latex.
Recorded.
Yeah.
What do they do? Is there a Wikipedia of how many recordings of a gimp's been cited in?
I imagine they report it with the police. You know, they're
Yeah.
in a little village in Somerset as well. Nothing else is happening.
Yeah,
If you
yeah,
see
yeah.
a gimp man in a village in Somerset, you're telling the cops.
Yeah. And they're
And
like,
like-
what was he wearing?
Then in little villages like that, you don't have like a no grasses thing. That's
No,
very
no.
much an urban phenomenon.
Yeah. Oh,
you know?
God. Yeah. In the villages, they love the grass.
They love grassing.
Well, in October, Alex Warren, 19, and a pal came across a gimp wriggling around in the dirt and speaking in tongues in the village of Cleve. Hard to tell he was speaking in tongues because he had a ball
Yeah, it's
kicking.
just-
Yeah.
He must be speaking in tongues. Yeah, that's it. Help me, my zip is stuck.
Anyway, he's a bit of a bad one. And then
I like this. They're investigated whether the attacks were carried out by a lone gimp or a gang of gimps.
But there's also what's that say about a police helicopter?
Hold on, let's go up.
Go up a bit.
Yeah. A police helicopter and squad car were scrambled, resulting in a man's arrest. The suspect was released on bail that he does not leave his home between 9 and 6 a.m. Oh, so we've got a gimp suspect.
Gimp restraining order.
We've got a Somerset gimp.
He'd love that, a restraining order.
Well, the Essex...
Right up his street.
Maybe that's playing into his hands. Gonna put these handcuffs on you, sir.
Oh, please don't lock me up.
Please don't put that baton anywhere.
Be a shame if anyone pissed on me in this cell. So the Essex Gimp said, this guy has undone everything the Gimp community is trying to do. It gives us all a bad rep. What are you all trying to do? This might be a thing. This is why I want to get Gimp Man of Essex on. I didn't know there was a Gimp community that was working to rehabilitate the image of Gimps.
Yeah,
you know?
Gimps Anonymous.
And good on him. If you're a harmless Gimp, more power to you.
Gimp away.
Yeah, Gimp to your heart's content. Jumping out of people in villages, I would say is wrong. I'm with the Gimp Man of Essex, obviously. We're having a laugh, but he seems like a decent Gimp.
Yeah, but I'm also not against the Gimp Man of Somerset.
Oh, hello. Okay.
Because what's wrong with jumping out at people?
What's wrong with jumping out of bushes and rubbing your crotch at people?
Oh, did he rub his crotch?
He rubbed his crotch.
Ah, there we go. I forgot about that bit.
Yeah, you forgot about the bit where it was a sexual harassment.
That's where he went too far.
Right, yeah.
Scaring women is fine.
Well, to be fair,
masturbating about it wrong.
Rolling around in the dirt speaking in tongues in a gimp suit isn't inherently immoral, is it?
Yeah.
There's nothing inherently wrong with that. It depends where you do it. If you're doing it outside a creche, I'd have questions.
At a primary school.
Yeah.
You don't want to be.
But if it's in the evening,
hey kids,
in an
then
alleyway,
he's not allowed to leave between 9 p.m. and 6 a.m. So,
yeah,
I mean that's just normal.
That's prime gimping hours, though.
Yeah.
There's peak time for
it's
him.
Gimp time.
It's when he's most camouflaged.
Yeah. He said, I wouldn't be surprised if alcohol or drugs were involved. Yeah, no shit.
Yeah. They're asking for trouble, terrorizing people like that late at night.
Yeah, they are. They're a gimp. I think they are asking for trouble. They're like, oh, I hope someone hits me.
Yeah, they want to be a bad boy.
And that's it. So, nice gimp doesn't like bad gimp.
Yeah.
How safe is your neighbourhood?
Yeah. From gimps. Well, good on the Essex Gimp for trying to improve conditions for gimps everywhere, I would say. You know, he seems like a nice bloke.
Essex Gimp is the spokesperson.
Honestly, get that handle safe, Tom. Let's drop him a message in a minute. I'd love to have the Gimp Man of Essex on.
Yeah.
But if we could do a surprise with the Gimp Man of Somerset as well, oh my God. We just can't find him.
Well, he might surprise us.
Yeah, that's true. He might just turn up.
You don't know
there might be a gang of gimps. So there we go. He was front page of the Daily Star.
Oh, God.
Life's rubbery being a gimp.
Yeah, see, this guy will come on. He wants the publicity.
The problem we've got is, how will we know it's him?
It's true. Validating the Gimp of Essex. But if we communicate through his official channels...
Yeah. Probably could be him.
He could send.
I'll be honest, mate. I'll take anyone in a gimp suit.
Yeah.
He could. Yeah.
He's probably just going to be Phil again.
This gimp's got a weird accent.
How does he know about Freddy's sitcom?
Phil is very easy to identify by sound. Like, no one on earth sounds like Phil.
Yeah.
Like that is a one-off accent. There's no other Texan Scousers.
Blind people can recognise me. That sound.
Oh God, yeah.
They're dead good at recognising me straight away.
They're always trying to jump over you, aren't they?
Yeah.
So right, we've got a plan to hit up the Gimp Man of Essex. Good lad. Right, cool. What else have we got? We got some other stuff saved.
Sausage.
All right, yeah. This one really made me laugh. So this is a sausage expert on telly. Right. He's an anti-vegan sausage expert.
Ooh, yeah. I've seen this one, yes.
This made me laugh.
He's anti-vegan.
He's anti-vegan. He's one of them, like, oh, bloody vegans.
Yeah.
No
personality whatsoever.
Yeah.
Well, if you're a sausage expert, you're going to be against vegan.
This is it. Sausage man.
He's probably the Gimp Man of Somerset.
There we go. Let's get some volume on it. Tell you a weird thing before we start. If we just pause, this is on the Jeremy Vine show. Tell you something I found out recently. Jeremy Vine is a massive fan of The Fall and punk music in general.
The Fall, the band?
The band The
Right,
Fall.
okay.
Right. He was on Six Music recently.
I thought you meant my grandma's latest episode.
No, the band The Fall with Mark E. Smith and that.
Yeah.
He's a massive Fall fan. He was on BBC Six Music doing a playlist and it was fucking great. It was really cool. I thought Jeremy Vine was a fucking spod, to be honest with you. But, you know.
I can see why.
But turns out now he's got incredibly good music taste.
Right.
Little fact about Jeremy Vine.
All right, let's
There
do
you
it.
Cool dude.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
2 sandwiches, okay, and I'm going to give them to Mike, and one sausage.
Why am I not getting this?
No, well, do you know, we
you've
can
had
bring
enough
one in
love.
for you. We weren't sure.
Oh, so he's giving it to sausages.
That'd be amazing if that was the answer.
Yeah.
Just like shake your arms, you'll see why.
Imagine if she
Real
sees
meat sandwich. So which is the now,
Jeremy
before you
Vine
do
just
it,
told
would
me.
you like tomato sauce or would you like brown sauce?
No, that will
don't
try
want
and
it.
So he's gonna guess which one's a
disguise
sausage and
the
which one's a
true
vegan
taste
one.
of a sausage
Okay.
sandwich.
Yeah, he's like, no
Show me
sauce, it'll
which one
disguise
the
the
real
true
meat one is,
taste
okay?
of the sausage.
Yeah.
Take a
Which I'm
bite
with
out
him
of
on,
each,
actually.
people, okay?
Yes.
So I'm now
Everyone
taking
can
a
tell
bite
the
of this
difference
one. Very
between
nice
sausage and
bread, by the way. Okay.
nice bread.
Yeah.
That is good. It looks like a good sausage sandwich.
Yeah.
We need sort of background music now.
Great. This is classic.
I don't know why people think.
Pharmacist.
Yeah, people think
Right.
eating stuff on TV is
I'm
always
sorry,
going to be dead
that's,
entertaining, but you're like,
Yeah,
you
there's
gotta
always just a
chew.
bit where you got to like wait.
Hang on, of all the morning TV that Freddie's done, and they didn't get him on this.
Yeah.
Yes, because he'd just be like, arf, arf, what was the question? They're like, which one of those was vegan? It's like, I don't remember.
Yeah,
Me
I
too,
bought
Mom.
these ones from home.
I need another 7 sausage sandwiches just to
I'm
check.
going to have to keep tasting. I can't
Yeah.
tell. Dum, 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 dum.
Just do a thing, you know.
He's so rude. He's talking with his mouth.
Excuse me.
full.
Well,
Because
I
this is
don't
one of the
have to run
debates where it's
pressure.
like, should we
I'll tell you
call
what,
vegan
that's the first
sausages
one. I'm gonna
sausages?
know-
It's like,
Yeah.
yeah, well, they're
Claims
sausage
the power.
shaped.
We've
It's
got
enough,
time
innit?
here.
You
Don't
can make a
worry.
sausage out of out.
Just makes it easier to identify.
Welcome to one of
Yeah.
the most exciting shows on British TV.
Okay. Now for the second one.
Second one.
Strictly's got nothing on this. Okay. Go on, Mike.
He
It's
looks
great.
so
It's
angry.
absolutely obvious to me. This first one is the false sausage, okay?
The false
That's not
sausage.
real sausage. That is cardboard. The second one is clearly the real sausage. I could taste the meat in it. Excuse me. It was luscious and lovely.
see
Tasted a
where
bit
this
like
is
the one I
going.
had this morning.
There's
the
luscious and
winner.
lovely, like the
Okay.
one I had this
Very
morning.
interesting. What do you think? Do you think he's got it right? I mean, it's
How would she know? She's not
He's
here.
the expert
Okay.
on sausages, so I suspect he's probably got it right.
I'm going to. Well, it's certainly, Mike. You did it with great conviction. Are you right? Is Mike right? Has he correctly identified the meat
Oh,
sausage?
don't tell me they're gonna say
The answer
caller.
is that the meat sausage sandwich is actually down here, Mike. You've just eaten 2 vegan sandwiches.
Yes. Watch his reaction in a
Hand
minute.
off.
You can have a meat sausage
Thank
right
you.
now. You, I think, are a vegan in disguise.
Not at all. What an underhanded,
Yeah.
rotten
Look
trick
at that.
to pull on a man whose reputation now as the great sausage butty king ruined.
How do you feel that mistake was made, though? I mean,
Well,
you've tasted sausage, right?
all I can say is that that's cardboard, and that's sort of almost cardboard, almost cardboard.
Oh, he's changed his
Call
tune.
it tissue paper. Now I shall take a bite out of the real
There we
sausage.
go.
Yeah,
Yeah, right.
there
We
we
can
go.
pause it with like,
This is the kind of man that rings
What?
the police about a gimp jumping out.
yeah. What a fucking pussy hole. Just
Yeah.
go, oh, that's a really good one, actually.
Yeah.
Fair play.
Maybe,
Yeah.
maybe I will. Maybe I've learned something.
Maybe I'll try a
something
vegan
all right.
sausage again. I still love real sausages,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
that one's nice. Well done.
That one's good for a vegan sausage.
Yeah.
Yeah, but he don't because he's already said it's meaty and delicious
Yeah, yeah,
and
yeah.
luscious, and he's
Yeah.
like, that one's amazing.
Yeah.
And he's gone, it's tissue paper.
Yeah.
What a little bitch. It just makes him
He
look
is
like such a little
proper,
fanny.
yeah.
And like it makes
And
me
he's fat.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it just makes me so happy because, like, as a veggie, you see these cunts all the time being like, you know, when like Piers Morgan ate fucking Greg's vegan sausage roll and was like, bleh, bleh.
Yeah.
And it's like they're really nice. You know, it's like it's a fucking sausage roll. You know, how quality
don't
was the
like
meat
them.
you're replacing?
The vegans, but I don't like sausage rolls. So
There you
I'm
go.
like, there you go. I'm
Yeah,
not.
yeah,
I'm not-
it's
I
not
tried
for
it
you.
though. I
It's
did
not for
try
you.
it.
Yeah.
It's
Because I
not for
thought,
you.
What
Yeah,
if I like it?
There's not much meat in a meat version.
No.
Really.
The rule of thumb for me is the worse the meat you're replacing, the better the replacement is.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
Richmond sausages make a great meat-free sausage, right? But their meat sausages are dog shit.
I do like their meat-free sausages.
meat-frees are sick.
On your recommendation.
Yeah.
actually, I
So,
like
you know, there's a lot of that going where, like, you know, like meat-free chicken nuggets are sick. You know, like, you just the shittier
Yeah.
meats. Are
Yeah,
easy
but
to
no one's making a
replace.
meat-free steak.
Well, they try, but they're fucking crap.
Yeah,
Like, they
because
all
steaks are
crap.
brilliant.
Exactly. Yeah. No one's disputing that. But it's like, you know, it is really funny because like vegan sausages are fucking fire now. You can get some really good ones, as he's just found out. And saying it's so funny that you can't just go, oh, I actually liked that one. I've not tried a vegan sausage that good before. Fair play. And then eat the meat one and go, that one is the best one.
Yeah.
That's my favourite. You can still have that position.
Yeah.
You know, you can still go, I still prefer the meat.
He wasn't thinking straight. He was thinking about it.
Just dived in.
Yeah.
And like, I think it's really funny because, again, there are degrees of vegan sausage.
Yeah.
You know? Like a Beyond sausage is fucking amazing. But then you get like some of them that do taste cardboardy and are a bit shit.
Again, it's the same as steaks.
Yeah.
If you have a steak in a pub with a wacky warehouse,
Yeah.
it's going to be wank.
Yeah.
But if you go in somewhere that's nice,
Yeah.
it's going to be less wank.
Just say, stop being a little pussy and enjoy your vegan sausage.
Yeah.
It's nice. It's all right. It's all right that it's nice.
They should have just made him eat the rest
Yeah.
as a
Yeah.
punishment.
Just like fucking get
Eat
that down you.
It'd have been better if there was another plot twist. They're like, it's not even sausage, it's people.
Yeah. Or if they just keep
That's
giving him
your mother.
keep giving
Like the
him
Red
different
Wedding
vegan
or whatever.
sausages. And just go, that one's also vegan. It's like, fucking hell.
Keep feeding vegan stuff.
I'm not even Jeremy Vine. I'm vegan.
Yeah. Because like, look, I know there's a lot of arguments at the moment about like fake meats being like, you know, processed and bad for you and all that. And like, I would take that argument more seriously if we weren't talking about replacing it with sausages.
Yeah.
You know, like,
Yeah.
what the fuck do you think's in sausages?
Yeah.
You know, like there's all
Sausages
sorts
are
of
the
bollocks
worst.
and lips in there. Like, you know, you're not getting prime cuts of fucking unprocessed meat.
Pig's arsehole. That's
Yeah.
what it is.
It is. It's pig.
They don't even use the rest of the pig. They just cut the arsehole out.
Yeah, they actually only
Blend
use
up.
the whole bit as well.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Just the air, just the gap.
Yeah. It's like a donut.
That's how they inflate the skins. They blow it through an
Yeah.
anus. Just to really get that flavour in there. Yeah.
Rob, if you were going to eat meat
Yeah.
again
Yeah.
and you could choose an animal,
Uh-huh.
what animal would you choose?
It depends.
Blind dog.
Like the thing I miss most out of all like meat foods is actually a lamb curry.
Oh, a lamb,
Like-
lamb is nice. Lamb's
like-
my favourite.
Yeah, lamb.
Like a lamb curry, like a lamb madras, I really miss because like paneer's great. I love paneer curries, and you can get like fake meats in there and stuff. But lamb's just got that richness that's so nice in a curry. I love that. Or the thing that would genuinely, I think if I could only eat one meat thing and I wouldn't feel guilty about it, wouldn't feel weird, I'd have the chicken shawarma from Palmyra Pizza in Edinburgh.
Right.
It's the best shawarma I've ever fucking had. I used to eat it every day at the Fringe. I'd like, you know, to the extent like I'd walk in, they start making me sandwich. They know what I'm having, you know, like.
Yeah.
I like that. I used to be a regular in several pubs.
here
I
he
now
is.
have different sandwich shops where they will make my sandwiches and go
I
in.
used to have that
In his
in
PVC
Manchester.
skirt,
Yeah.
vaulting the sandwich bar.
Levy Bakery near me is like that now. They just start making me fucking halloumi. But yeah, I think I'd have that chicken shawarma, man. Like, it's the thing I miss most. Because I don't miss like steaks that much, actually. I loved steaks and all that, but I never like get a craving for it or whatever. Like, I don't know. I just, I'm just not that into it. Like, my mum's like, oh, go on, have a bit of turkey at Christmas as a treat. I'm like, it's not a treat for me. I feel weird about it, you know? Like,
Has Liam Bolton ever told you about when he was veggie and then he got a cheese sandwich and they'd accidentally dropped a bit of bacon in there?
Yeah.
And he said he had to stop and lean against the wall. It was that good.
Yeah.
Because he hadn't had meat in so long.
Yeah.
He was like, I had to just lean against the wall.
I had a bit of fish on holiday, right? It's the first thing in like 3 years I've had
Yeah.
that wasn't vegetarian. And like,
We want to come down.
perfect food. Nah, like me and my missus were such wankers about it as well. We're like, really want to eat some fish, but we'll go to a nice restaurant and make sure it's like ethically caught and all that. So we did all that and we got this like amazing fish. And honestly, I nearly came. It was like I was eating it like it was so
It was
fucking
the best
good.
scampi in town.
But like the thing is, I still get that about like
Fish finger.
there is still amazing vegetarian food, and like not to be too much of a pussy about it though. But if you go to like a really nice vegetarian restaurant, I still get that experience of being like, fuck, and like this is amazing. Like I still get that, and I was worried that's one thing I'd lose when I went veggie, getting that thing of like, you know, because those are like nice veggie food. But like meat's fucking class.
Yeah.
Like I fully understand. Like, you know, meat's deliciousness is not up for discussion. Right. That is, you know, fine. I don't like it anymore.
No.
Like, I still understand it as objectively delicious. It just
Yeah.
I can't enjoy it. I can't like it makes me feel weird. No,
Yeah.
you
Same
know.
as alcohol, right?
Yeah. Alcohol's a bit different. Because like alcohol's more like I'm like scared of drinking now.
Yeah,
I'm a little
yeah.
bit like, you know, it would like freak me out a bit to drink, I think.
Yeah.
Because I know where that's going.
But did you like the flavour?
Some drinks, like I really liked a whiskey. I really liked like a good whiskey.
No, I think everyone who likes whiskey is lying.
Oh, mate, I drank
Tequila as well. No one likes tequila.
I quite like. Well, I did. The thing is, but I liked. I drank in a really destructive way, right?
Yeah.
My drinking wasn't good. I loved tequila, but I liked that it hurt.
Right.
I liked the feeling of like, again, like the way I drank was so fucked up. I liked that sort of like almost punishment of it and just being like pushing through, drinking horrible shit. I really liked that. I liked the burn. I liked to feel like I was fucking drinking.
Tequila's like buzz is better.
Yeah.
Like it's
Tequila
like
buzz
Guinness
is fun.
Buzz. Guinness drunk is like you're more jolly.
Yeah. I liked red wine. It made me feel like an old French painter.
Yeah.
Like red wine drunk was fun. But whiskey was like my number one thing.
Over here.
I drank I drank so much whiskey that I did like it by the end. I genuinely do like a good whiskey. Like not that
whiskey and tequila just made me cry.
I just like the taste of beer.
Beer is my favorite.
Yeah, like that's the thing. Like
the flavour.
It's one of there's very few drinks I ever get a craving for now, and one of them is on a hot day and middle of the afternoon, cold crisp pint. You can't fucking beat it.
Yeah.
But I also I'm very aware that if I have that, what would always happen is I'd end up crying in a casino at 3 a.m.
Yeah.
So I just I cut it off at the pass.
Yeah.
The only things I ever get a bit like oof, and like I didn't drink much of it, but again, red wine every now and again I'd be like, I'd fucking love a glass of that.
Yeah.
But that's about it, to be honest. I don't really, apart from that, just don't really miss it. I did enough.
Yeah.
I hit it
A
hard
bit of
enough.
serious chat there on Dead Men Talking.
I know, God, look at us.
We've all learned.
Look at
Look
us.
what happens when Freddie's not here.
I know, it's all right.
We weren't horrible for about 4 minutes.
I know, Jesus. To be fair, it's not this podcast that needs the drinking chat. It's Have a Words Green Room.
Yeah.
I think we should send this clip over to them being like, lads, maybe have a little think.
Well, we wouldn't have got to alcohol. We were talking about food for ages, so just kept us on that.
Well, should we watch a couple of videos and then we've got a couple of videos sent in before we go. I've got some bangers I want to show you before we go. And then we will call it. We have got right. I will show you. I will show you two in this, and then we will move. Right. Firstly, I want to see Mein Kampf.
Okay. I'm thinking this one might be problematic.
It's problematic.
The title
yes.
certainly.
Yes.
Pun on Mein Kampf.
Yeah, nailed it.
Yeah. It's just easier to read the pun, I think, than hear it. Oh, yeah, there's Hitler. Picture of Hitler. Dick through his mouth.
My Fuhrer! My Fuhrer, give me my Fuhrer!
Oh, and she's sucking it.
I was not expecting a white lady.
So she's spitting in Hitler's face while eating.
I'm guessing she
sucking
might be a
penis.
Jewish lady.
Yeah.
We're
Sucking
gonna
a
add some
penis
extra spice.
that has been poked through the back of a picture of Hitler.
She's sucking it in a mad way, though.
Yeah.
Like really, like wildly aggressive.
Yeah.
It's like my dog with his hippo toy.
It's funny you should say that because an autistic man actually trained her how to
Oh,
do
yeah,
that.
she does have quite milky eyes. Well, I think she's gonna in about 10 minutes. That video made me laugh so hard though, because it's just a guy holding like it's a black gentleman holding a picture of Hitler, and then his dick just emerges through the mouth out of nowhere. And it's fair to say he's in pornography. He's got a porno dick.
Yeah.
It's a big old fucking
that was a
weapon.
schlong.
And then she's just like,
Yeah.
Isn't that heartwarming?
I wonder if they've done it about any other tyrants. Like
Yeah.
there's a Stalin version.
There's a Pol Pot. Yeah.
Kim Jong Un.
Yeah.
See the General Franco one.
Kim Jong Un circumcised.
Like, all the people who are like, oh, if I could go back in time, I'd kill baby Hitler.
Yeah.
I'd just go back and show him that.
Yeah.
Just watch his head fall off.
Yeah.
Go, this is what the future's like, mate. He'd be Act 9. He'd be fucking gutted, wouldn't he?
Yeah.
So, right, I'm going to show you one more. Which one should we have? Well, let's have Chekhov's shotgun. Right, so you're aware of Chekhov's gun, aren't
Yes,
you?
I know
Like
Chekhov's
the
gun.
famous clip,
Yeah.
obviously, she's up there.
Yeah.
Well, I always love it when we get a returning character.
Yeah.
She's back.
Oh, wow. I'm going to pause there.
Look, I'm sure it's the same woman, isn't it? She looks the same.
Yeah.
Yeah, and like there's only so many people who've got this talent.
So she's got 5 dildos in her.
Yes.
That I can see.
Yeah, you've learned from this podcast.
How she's got them to match the boots as well.
I know, it's really
That is-
stylish, that, isn't
yeah,
it? She's really
that is
thought
a-
about it. Her dildos are the same colour as her like knee-high boots
She
that
cares
she's
about
wearing.
that a lot. Her wall, however, looks disgusting.
No, I think that's like a gold wallpaper, that. I think
Is
it's like a
it?
copper
Yeah,
effect.
yeah, yeah.
I think that's, I think it's pretty classy, mate.
You could buy paint like that now.
Yeah, don't fucking shit on her wall, mate.
It looks like someone's shit on it already.
Yeah. She might be about to.
Yeah, I know. I think like her bowel control is definitely.
they were all in her ass as well, those 5
God,
dildos.
yeah. 4 large dildos. Like any one of those would do damage.
Yeah.
She's just posting them up there. That's doing nothing.
Yeah.
Now she's putting them in individually. Look how wide that one is.
Oh, I thought a picture of Hitler was going to pop out at the end.
It's good to have her back, isn't it? Yeah, good to have her back.
Yeah.
Well done.
What's she going to
Chekhov.
do next?
I don't know. I'm very
Chekhov's
excited. Chekhov's RPG.
Yeah.
Chekhov's IED.
Yeah.
A soldier trips up near her and a dildo fires out.
Chekhov's howitzer.
You just drop it in like, pung, pung.
Chekhov's nail bomb.
Yeah, Chekhov's musket. He's got to put a bit of gunpowder in it first, pack it down.
That looks painful. Like one of those things when you go for an STI check.
Yeah, she's got like a chimney sweeps brush. Well, bless her. If you've got any more videos you want to send them into 07520 644 931 on WhatsApp. That's 07520 644 931 on WhatsApp. Also, get on patreon.com/Dead Men Talk Pod for loads of extras. We've got tons of stuff on there, putting out extra specials all the time. The wrestling special should be out by the time this is out, should it?
Probably.
Probably. Fingers crossed.
Hope so.
Yeah, that should be out on Patreon. Watch us get twatted with various objects by a hardcore wrestler.
Yeah. Follow us on social media and then you'll find out when everything's coming out.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
At
Why
Dead
not
Men
do
Pod.
that?
Yeah, we're
Not at Dead Men Pod.
Is it not?
No.
Dead Men Talk Pod.
Dead Men Talk Pod, yeah.
Oh,
Dead Men
it's
Talk
because
Pod.
Freddie keeps getting it
I
wrong
know.
on the episode.
That's why we tagged you in. You got it
Yeah.
even more wrong.
Oh,
Fucking useless.
We're on YouTube, we're on Twitter, we're on Instagram,
Yeah.
TikTok,
you listen-
Facebook.
Oh my God.
Bloody
Where
hell.
are we not?
LinkedIn.
Yeah, we're not on LinkedIn.
Yeah. We're not getting jobs after this.
We're getting endorsed for fisting videos. I've got the Prolapse badge. So do all those sort of things, and we'll be back next week. Freddie will be back eventually, we hope, if we can get him out of the grave.
He's been like they have to cut the wall out in his house to get him out of the fire.
Like that
fire
episode of
service.
Jerry Springer. I'll winch him out. They're just waiting for SeaWorld to stop using the helicopter. Right, we'll be back soon. Fuck off.